let's start. I want to start with Rosh Hashanah coming up this Wednesday before we jump into the Torah portion. How many of you remember Ezra and Nehemiah? Okay, this was after the Babylonian captivity. They're trying to rebuild the temple. They're coming back to Jerusalem to rebuild it, rededicate it. And here in Nehemiah chapter 8, verse 1 and 2, it says, all the people gathered themselves together as one man. That's so important. Remember the Spirit fell when they were in one accord? Okay, on the Feast of Tabernacles, on Passover, on Shavuot, every single time the Spirit fell, you had to be in one accord. But now here's one thing that I want to point out that I want us to ponder on. What was the reason why God brought them out of Egypt? Couldn't they have just stayed in Egypt and served him? Why did he have to bring them out of Egypt? Well, we know you can't serve two masters. All right? And so, but when you think about it, if we think God took them out of Egypt so they would be free, well, they're still slaves, but now they're slaves to God. So where's the freedom? So we're going to take a look at this, but one thing that's very important, if you want to enjoy the freedom of the high seas, you have to be a slave to the compass. If you want to have the freedom of going anywhere you want on the Pacific Ocean, you at least better know where you're going. And as you notice in this particular slide, the Torah points to true north. All right, so that's the compass of life that we have to follow. If we feel like we're wandering through life, it's because we don't have a compass that's set to true north. Let's look at the Torah portion as vayakel, and it means that he assembled. In Exodus 35:1, the whole Torah portion is about building the kingdom of God. Kind of like being heaven on earth. They're building the tabernacle, and God, who's in the heavens, wants to come down and do what? He wants to dwell with us. He wants to go camping with us, so to speak. Okay? And so the whole thing was about building the kingdom of God on earth. You know, thy kingdom come, that will be done on earth as it is in heaven. And so we see in Exodus 35:1, Moses assembled all of the congregation of the sons of Israel. And he said to them, these are the things which Jehovah has commanded. What? To do them. So first off, the commandments are to know or to do. A lot of people are proud they know all the commandments. Well, if you don't do them, what good is it? You know them, okay? So basically, the Torah portion starts off with him assembling all of the congregation.